All right, well, let's hope to not see any lions out there, otherwise we might become their food.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. So today I'm going to take you with me and share some behind the scenes footage exploring the Kalahari with the San people of Namibia, also known as the Bushmen. Now, the Bushmen are one of the oldest indigenous groups of people on the planet. They originated in southern Africa over 20,000 years ago. And while many Bushmen have assimilated into more modern ways of life, there are some that still maintain their very traditional ways of life. So that's what I'm going to share with you guys today. So it all started 4 years ago when I was in Namibia for the first time. And I was there on a photojournalism project with my guides, and we drove up to a region called Tsumkwe, which is right next to Botswana. To get to the very remote villages where we spent some time with the Bushmen, we had to take dirt roads for dozens of kilometers. It was a little bit hard to get to, but it was really fun once we got there. So we get there and I spent 2 days with the Bushmen exploring the region. We made tools to go hunting, we foraged for berries, we went hunting. Although we didn't catch anything, it was a really interesting experience. So one of the moments that sticks out to me the most during my time with the Bushmen is when we went hunting for water. I generally take for granted the fact that I can just go to the tap and get clean drinking water anytime I want. But it's different in the Kalahari. While Bushman villages often do have wells in them, they frequently dry up, and that means that the Bushmen actually have to go out into the bush and forage for water. So this is what we did. And so we go out there with all of these tools that we would use to dig into the earth to look for these bulbous roots that would contain drinking water. So as we're going about this, I'm chatting with them through a translator, of course, and they're laughing and they're telling me, watch out for the black mambas. And those are apparently deadly snakes that can be found in the region, but they just, kind of laughed it off and said we should be fine. So I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, this is quite an adventure. Thankfully, we did not run into any black mambas, but it definitely kept me on my toes a bit. So we go out there, we hunt for water. We actually found some water beneath the ground in the roots. This entire time was just really exciting, really fun. The Bushmen welcomed me into their lives. They were just so happy to have me there, experiencing life with them. When I look back on those moments, I realized just how peaceful they were. The Bushmen taught me to just be grateful for the simple things in life and really not take anything for granted. They showed me how beautiful life is just by dancing around. We would just be sitting there and out of nowhere, they would just start dancing. And that was really special. They never complained about how difficult some things were or how difficult they seemed to me, like going out and hunting for water. They just went with the flow. Makes me realize that it is so important to remain grateful for the simple things in life, even when they seem as small as a fresh glass of water. And now I'm going to cut to my behind the scenes video exploring the Kalahari with the Bushmen. The Kalahari is home to the San, one of the oldest indigenous peoples on Earth, having originated in southern Africa over 20,000 years ago. The San, also known as the Bushmen, are hunter-gatherers who are found throughout the region, from South Africa to Zimbabwe, with a third of the population living in Namibia. While many have assimilated into modern society, some Bushmen still live in their traditional villages. Women have a high status in San society and are responsible for childcare, gathering food, and even hunting. Here, the women make beads for jewelry that they will sell to tourists. Traditionally, men are responsible for building fires, building houses, making tools, and hunting.
What you see here, the brown here is the poison. Whenever you shoot the animal, it will break off here. And this part remains in the animal.
Oh, a Okay.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes 2 days or 3 days, and sometimes just 1 day. So whenever, however, you can eat the meat, it's not poison. You just cut the place out and then you can eat the meat.
And there's always poison in every arrow.
Yeah,
That helps.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And that's how the
That's
sand
how-
go about getting
yeah.
their meat.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. So now we're gonna go. Are we gonna go into the bush and
Yeah,
hunt for some meat?
we will go out in the bush and hopefully we might get something.
Okay. Awesome. What kind of meat are we looking for?
Any kind.
Okay.
Like kuru, steinbok, daker, anything that comes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
But not elephant
Not-
or lion.
Okay.
The San are semi-nomadic, moving with the seasons based on the availability of resources, and men hunt in groups. Here, they spot zebra tracks and discuss which direction the game have gone. Women also travel in groups to forage for plants and berries. The San must also hunt for water, as the driest part of the Kalahari is in Namibia, where the average annual rainfall can be as low as 110 millimeters. While many San villages have wells, they often dry up, leaving the San to forage for water. Here, a man digs for water-filled roots buried deep beneath the earth. The San must take great care while out hunting and foraging in the bush, as it is filled with poisonous creatures, like black mambas. And these snake bites can be deadly if not treated immediately. Whether out hunting game or gathering berries, foraging for water or dancing, the Bushmen of Namibia live in balance with their environment. And although we did not catch any game on our hunt, it was still a fun day, where I got to share in the beauty of the San's life in the exotic Kalahari.
Alright guys, that's it for today. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe at the link down below, and I will see you in the next video.